your toaster oven until it gets just a little toasty. Then you can add some avocado to the top, or maybe a drizzle of something spicy. I like a little chili oil, maybe some colored sesame seeds. The gomazio, the black and white sesame seeds, are so great, full of essential fatty acids. And maybe even just a little ghee. I mean, it can be simple, but the point is it's something warm in your system that's full of nutrients that's going to balance you out, especially when you top it with those essential fatty acids. Another idea is sushi stacks. This is a recipe that I have in my new book that's coming out in 2019. It's called Eat Like You Give a Fork. And I love these sushi stacks because you're getting toasted seaweed into your everyday eating plan, or at least into your eating plan. And seaweed is so good for you. It's got tons of trace minerals. And what I love about it too is it helps to round out your palate. It's actually a strategy that's in my taste bud reset because it helps you learn how to appreciate greens and the more of the bitter flavors in our profile, in our flavor profiles. So take some little toasted seaweed squares. You can top it with forbidden black rice, which is another great single ingredient grain that's really good for controlling your blood sugar. It's also the only rice that contains anthocyanins. So they're rich in antioxidants, great for your health. And you can top it with some slices of Eat Cleaner cleaned cucumber, y'all. Make sure you're cleaning your produce right. Maybe some daikon sprouts. And hey, add a little bit of protein. Add a little bit of ahi poke if you do the seafood. And you've got something that's super nutritious and filling and smart. All of these meal ideas are really easy to put together, and they all, what I love about these is they all balance you out with those nice balanced macronutrients. You can even do something simpler. I mean, a protein shake, with spinach and coconut water and some berries, almond butter with some sliced apples. Maybe some homemade trail mix. I've got a great recipe for some trail mix in my book. You can do nuts and dried cranberries as long as they're organic, please, because they don't add the ugly additives when you buy the organic dried fruit. And maybe some dark chocolate chips. It's okay to add a little bit of chocolate in there, especially if it's at least 70% or more dark chocolate with unsweetened cacao. I also love having hummus on hand at all times with some cut up bell peppers, some jicama cucumber sticks, maybe some crunchy chickpeas. Again, that recipe is in the book. All of these recipes and ideas are super satiating. And you can find all of these recipes and more in Eat Like You Give a Fork. It's got over 80 recipes and 8 core strategies to help you feel and look your best. And guys, you will never, ever find yourself making the 911 emergency food call. It just takes a little bit of planning, and a little bit of planning goes a long way. It really does. I mean, this approach to eating has changed so many people's lives because you never find yourself in the fast food aisle, because you never find yourself in an emergency situation. I hope you'll check out the new book, Eat Like You Give a Fork. It's now available on pre-order on Amazon. And if you order the book and enter your pre-order number into the link that I'm about to give you in the show notes, you're going to get access to my 8-week program for free. And it's going to help you maximize every strategy of the 8 strategies in our small group. You'll get access to our live weekly webinars. You'll get access to really much more detail and breaking down each strategy so that you can implement it and get the most out of the book. I want you to use that book like your guidebook, like your living manual for life, like the car manual that you have in your car, but the one that you're going to use every day. And you'll, again, find a link in the show notes, get the book, redeem the offer, and get into the program. This is your license to join this program for free, but spaces are limited. So make sure that you take advantage of it and sign up now. I hope you enjoyed this episode on how to avoid the hangry disease. Make sure you check out all my other episodes and leave us, me, myself, and I am saying us, leave me a comment, would you? I love hearing from you. And if you do say something, hopefully something nice, come on, butter me up a little bit. I'd love to mention you in one of my upcoming episodes. So until then, this is Recipes for Your Best Life. Hey, thank you so much for listening to this week's episode. I know you have a lot of choices out there of what to listen to, what to watch, so it means a lot to me that you're here with me. And hey, if you love this content, would you hit the subscribe button? I want you around. I don't want you to just show up for one episode and leave. I want you here, part of the conversation, a seat at this table. And while you're at it, would you share this with your friends and family? And if you take a screenshot and share it on your social media with a hashtag RFYBL for Recipes for Your Best Life, I'll make sure to personally give you a shout out, and you may just be featured right here on the show. So until next time, here's to living deliciously and being the chef of your best life.